Today we are looking at multiplying 2-digit by 2-digit numbers. I have our first problem here that we're going to get started with. We have 43 times 37. So we start off, we do 7 times 3, which is 21. You put your 1s here, you put your 10s up top. And then we go 7 times 4. 7 times 4 is 28. Add the 2 that we carried over, that gives us an answer of 30. Okay, now put a 0 in to get started on this line. I'll explain that a little bit later. And then we do 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. And we finish it off with 3 times 4, which is 12. Make sure that you neatly write your numbers so they fit one under another here. Then we can add it up. We get 1 plus 0 is 1, 9 plus 0 is 9, 3 and 2, it makes 5, and then 1 plus nothing is 1. So our answer is 1,591. We could double check our answer to make sure it's close by doing an estimate. 43, we could make that 40. 37 would be 40. 40 times 40 gives us 16 with 2 zeros. Doesn't get much closer than that. Let's take a look at our next problem. Alright, our next problem is 72 times 58. So again, we start. 8 times 2 is 16. You carry the 10s over. 8 times 7 is 56. Adding that extra 1 up top is 57. Let's cross that out because we're done with that. Now again, now we can kind of ignore that 8. Now we're focusing our attention on the 5. We go 5 times 2 first, which is 10. Don't forget to put your 0 in here. There's my 0 from the 10. Carry my 1 up. 3 times 7 is 35, plus my 1 is 36. Total them up. And there's our answer. Oops, sorry about that. We have 4,176. Alright, in this problem we have 47 times 33. So let's start off by doing our 3 times 7, which is 21. Put our 1 here, carry our 2 up. We do 3 times 4, which is 12. Don't forget our 2 up top. 12 plus 2 is 14. Now if you look here, this provides a pretty awesome situation. It looks like we're going to have to do the same math work again. Now we get to do a 3 times 7, which we already know is 21. Carry our 2 up, and then do 3 times 4, which is 12, plus 2 more, and 14. So we really didn't have to, though I explained it like I did. I kind of knew my answer was going to be 141 and 1,410. Now all we have left is to add this up, and we have our answer. If you're still watching, there's a chance that you still might be slightly confused, so let me show it a different way. We're going to take the problem 49 times 84. Alright, I'm going to turn it into 2 problems. So we're going to do 49 times 4. Most of us are pretty comfortable with that. And then I'm also going to do 49 times 80. So that's the same. You can see the 80 plus 4 gives me my 84, and I still have my 49s at the top. So if I work my way through my first problem here, we do 4 times 9 is 36. Put my 6 there, carry the 3 over. 4 times 4 is 16 plus 3, so 196. Alright, and then I'm going to do my problem. Well, whenever you multiply by, or have a 0 as one of your, when you have 80, we can ignore the 0. Let's put a 0 here, and let's kind of approach it like we do extended facts. So now we're just going to look at this like the problem is 49 times 8. So we do 8 times 9 is 72. Put my 2, carry my 7. And then we do 8 times 4 is 32, plus our 7 is 39. Now watch, let me show you how this relates. So if we come back to our original problem, and I do 4 times 9, I get the 36. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 3 is 196. You will see that this 196 matches up with that 196. And then with the second part of our problem, we do 8 times 9, write our 0 in. 8 times 9 is 72. Put my 2 here. Get rid of that. That's old. Put my 7 in. We do 8 times 4 is 32. We add 7 more and we get 39. That looks mighty familiar as well. there is that piece. And our final step is a little addition, and then we're all done. So this kind of shows you where those numbers are coming from. We have, if you split up the 84, think of expanded notation, and split it into two separate problems, hopefully that helps you understand where exactly those numbers come from, and that also gives me an opportunity to quickly mention the 0 here actually needs to be there because this 8 is not just an 8, it actually is worth 80. So that 0 needs to be there because it's actually 80 times 9, which you can see, and I believe is less confusing when you see up here. It makes sense.